Here is the final charcuterie board. Oh my goodness, I think it came out so good.
We can pretend that we're just friends, yeah, but who are we kidding? We can pretend that we feel nothing, but if you're game, I am willing to jump. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving, and I'm feeling the way I do. Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, can't get enough. I wanna make it with you. This time I'm gonna be true. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm.
Hey guys, what's up? So I had a really cool idea to make something for you guys for Valentine's Day, because I'm going to be making it anyway, and it is going to be a Valentine's charcuterie board, or a Valentine's brunch charcuterie board. And I love charcuterie boards. I have for a very long time, but I made personally my first one at Christmas time, and ever since I've been like nonstop with charcuterie boards. And so I planned on doing one for Alex and I for Valentine's Day, so I thought it'd be really cool if I filmed myself doing one for you guys to give you some ideas if you want to make one for yourself this Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and show you guys all the steps, everything that I got for it. Obviously you can make it your own, put whatever you want on it. That's the great thing about them. You can make it so custom to the things that you like. And so this one's gonna be full of like sweets and treats and brunch foods. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm super excited. I haven't practiced it yet, so we're gonna be doing this together. So we'll go ahead and get on into it. Okay, so to start, I'm just going to show you all of the things that I got for the charcuterie board. So we've got some strawberries and some raspberries, of course. I've got some almond bark. You'll see what that's for later. Some Oreos, some red velvet cupcake Pop-Tarts, some red velvet cake. I have some Kisses and some M&Ms, some Junior Mints, some cotton candy, some waffle cones, vanilla wafers, obviously sprinkles and pink food coloring, and then some Twizzlers, some Starburst, and some of these strawberry shortcake Little Debbies that I haven't had since I was a little girl. So these are all of the things that I'm gonna use. I have a few other little like additions that are gonna go in there, but I'll show you guys as we go through this video. The first thing I think I'm gonna get started with is doing the cake, because that's gonna need to bake while we are doing everything else. So we will get started with the cake. So I already went ahead and mixed up the red velvet cake mix. And now I'm gonna attempt to make a little design in the cake. This could be a very big epic fail. If it is, who cares? Like, it's still gonna taste good, right? So I'm taking these white baking chips, and I am going to make little hearts or something in the bottom of the cake pan. Hopefully it'll keep its form. If not, it's okay. I'm not that worried about it. I'll just have some extra white chocolate in my cake. So here are, you can see the little hearts. They don't look like hearts to you, it's okay, they look like hearts to me. All you bakers out there, you're probably laughing at me right now because this is probably gonna fail miserably, but it's okay. You know, life's about having fun, taking risks, even if it's in the kitchen. My brother would probably kill me, but it's okay. So,
I'm so glad you have the heart to do this.
Alex and his jokes.
I had to get that in there.
Goodness. Here we go. Oh man, they're all moving. I knew it was gonna be an epic fail. It's okay. It'll be red and white. It's still Valentine's, right?
Right.
Okay, now you're all probably wondering why I'm doing such a big flat pan, and it's because this isn't gonna just be a cake. I'm gonna attempt to make a Swiss roll. So that means this has to get rolled and then sliced. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes, I believe, and we'll see what happens. All right, so next I have some vanilla flavored almond bark. This is what my mom always used when she was making white chocolate covered strawberries. It comes in like pre-sliced cubes. So I went ahead and microwaved that beforehand so that we could make our strawberries. And then I washed my strawberries. Make sure you wash your strawberries first. And then I dried them off because you don't want them to be wet when you're making them. And then I'm just gonna place them on here and then put them in the fridge to kind of harden. I like to leave the green on the strawberries. I think it's pretty. It adds like a little bit of color. So make sure you grab all the green so that it doesn't get stuck in the chocolate. And then dip it. So you want to have enough chocolate that you can just basically dip it straight in. And then let it drip a little bit. And then place it like that. Obviously, you can't have a Valentine charcuterie board without white chocolate strawberries. That is probably my favorite thing about Valentine's Day. Chocolate covered strawberries, baby. Favorite thing in the whole world. My dad always got my mom Sherry's berries. If you've never heard of Sherry's berries, oh, go look it up. It's incredible. And then one year when I was in Louisiana and Alex was in Dallas, he surprised me and he got me a box of chocolate covered strawberries, and then they do a cheesecake thing too. They're delicious. So if you need a Valentine's gift idea, that's a good one.
It's not too late.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he ordered them like the day before or something crazy like that. So I know that you can do it as like a last minute thing. Okay, I just finished my strawberries. That's what they look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the fridge and then we'll get started on the next step. The cake just finished baking. I laid out some parchment paper and we have to work really fast if we're gonna be able to roll it. So I'm gonna sprinkle some powdered sugar on the parchment paper, and that's gonna keep it from sticking, I think. So now it's dusted and we're gonna flip the cake over. So wish us luck.
Put it on here. Okay. And then
Whoa, that's hot. Smart. Girls, get you a guy that's helpful and smart in the kitchen. Yay. And all the white chocolate chips stayed in the pan. Go ahead, show the audience. Yep, they all stayed in the pan. So,
but
epic fail, it's okay.
we have hard hole.
But we have little holes. Should we put something else in it?
Fill them up with chocolate chips.
So if you watch the Great British Baking Show, you'll know that this is like super time sensitive. Like super time sensitive.
You gotta roll.
And roll the parchment paper in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap. This is so fun. It's a big old Swiss roll.
I'm gonna let it cool.
Can you see that, guys?
Yeah, man.
There's my beautiful red velvet Swiss roll with white chocolate chips on the inside. Wow, I'm pretty impressed with myself.
I'm very impressed with you.
I can't believe that just happened. I couldn't have done it without you. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
All right, things have officially gotten really messy in here, but that's okay. We have our cake cooling. Now I'm gonna do a few more things dipped in white chocolate. So we have these gluten-free pretzels, so that Alex can enjoy them because he's gluten-free. These white Oreos. We fried some bacon because brunch, bacon, hello. So I'm gonna dip a few of those in white chocolate. And then I also have these bananas. Sorry, they're not the prettiest, but they are cold because that'll help with things. So I may or may not use these. I haven't decided yet. And what I'm gonna do is do a few in white chocolate, a few of each, and then I'm gonna put some pink food coloring in it, and then it'll be pink white chocolate. And then I'm going to dip a few in the pink white chocolate as well. And obviously if you want, you can use not white chocolate. I just think that white chocolate's so much more Valentine's Day. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my pink food coloring to my white chocolate. We'll do, say, like 2 drops to start. Oh, that's so pretty. And tip, if you want it to be like a swirled, like white and pink, just don't stir so much and you'll get that swirl effect. So I just finished doing all of these. Now I'm going to do the bananas. I'm just going to spoon a little bit of the chocolate onto my spoon, and then I'm just going to drizzle over the bananas. So pretty. Okay. And now I'm going to pop it all in the refrigerator so it can harden. So this has completely cooled, so now we're gonna unroll it and put the filling. We're gonna use what I have left from the king cake the other day, and then we also made a raspberry curd just so that we'd have that like citrus to balance out all the sweet that's in the cake and in this icing. This is a cream cheese buttercream, and red velvet and cream cheese, like not a better combination out there. Alex is gonna help me do this part.
Nice and slow.
There are a few cracks. It's okay. We're not professional bakers. I'm not that worried about it. Now we're gonna put the brown butter cream cheese icing from the king cake. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'm gonna link it. It'll be like right up here above my head somewhere. I'll link it. You can click on that to watch the king cake. Trust me, you want to, and you want to make it because it's literally the best king cake I've ever had.
It's said to leave 1 inch off to the side, so that's why we're kind of keeping it towards the middle.
This is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna celebrate Valentine's Day twice.
That's right.
I love Valentine's Day. For so many years, me and my mom were each other's Valentine. And my mom was the person who went all out for all holidays, even Valentine's Day. And every year she would cook us like the most amazing meal. She would get either lobster or filet mignon or king crab legs or a combination of all of them and cook us this like really amazing gourmet style meal. We would always make white chocolate covered strawberries, and she would almost always get nothing but cakes, and she would decorate everything, and I wanted to keep that tradition alive because it means a lot to me. So we made our raspberry curd. I'll put in the description how we made this. It's really easy. I'm just gonna pour that on top. We'll spread that.
Looks so good.
I know. Okay, Alex is going to help me roll the Swiss roll now. So we wrapped our Swiss roll in this and put rubber bands because yeah, it was a catastrophic disaster, but that's okay. So we're gonna put it in the freezer. Hopefully it'll harden and it'll actually look like a roll. If not, it'll taste good and it'll be fine. Okay, so there's one thing that I forgot to put chocolate on because chocolate's going on almost everything. I got these vanilla wafers and I have some pink sprinkles that I also want to use. Cute. I am not big on candy. Like I'm not like a snack candy junk food type of person, but I do love chocolate. And I eat like a relatively clean diet most of the time. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner during the week is super lean and healthy and filled with all of the nutrients my body needs, so that I don't ever feel guilty whenever I don't eat healthy. That's really what like is important as far as health goes, is having balance. No one can eat healthy 100% of the time and not be miserable. Especially not if you like food, and I love food. I mean, from Louisiana, of course I love food. I'm gonna drizzle some white over some other ones. I'm gonna dust with a few pink sprinkles. Then put some pink sprinkles on the ones that I did in pink as well. And in the middle of this, Alex just walked in from the store with some pink wafers because I told him I forgot to do this. And the last part that we have to actually cook or like put together before we do the board is these awesome waffles. So we found this really cute waffle maker. It has a little heart imprint in it, so it makes waffles in the shape of hearts, which I thought was super cute. You can kind of see the little heart in there. And Alex and I made our protein waffle mix, so I'll put the recipe for that in the description box below. But as soon as this heats up, we're gonna make a few, and that'll be the last step, and then we'll put together the charcuterie board. It smells so good. I wish I had a little doily like Mom.
Right?
She loved doilies. Especially on Valentine's. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just did the first one, and look how cute. It really does look like a little heart. Oh my goodness. We just finished making the waffles, the little heart waffles, and they're so cute. I can't believe how adorable they came out. So now that that's done, we're gonna check on our cake that has been chilling in the fridge. Hopefully I'll be able to cut it into little slices like you're supposed to do with this Swiss roll. If not, yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants. Is that the same? Yeah, something like that. So I'm gonna go check on that, and then we're gonna put the charcuterie board together, the best part. Time for the moment of truth. We just took it out. It seems pretty firm. I think I'm just gonna cut in the middle because I feel like that's the best place it might be. We'll see.
Ooh. It worked.
It slightly worked.
Good job.
Okay guys, so it kind of worked. I'm really excited about it. I can't believe like that there's actually a slight roll, and I can see like the custard. I mean, Paul Hollywood in British baking show would be disgusted, but it's fine.
You would not get a handshake.
Stoked. I would not get a handshake. But I think it's perfect for the board. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this out so that we can actually assemble the perfect Valentine's brunch charcuterie board. Okay, now for the assembly of the board, I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer. Closer, closer. Okay, that's good. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a ton of stuff for our charcuterie board. Mostly like sweets and treats and candy. I'm gonna clear this off and then start putting it together. Don't really have any rhyme or reason for what I'm doing. I'm just kind of placing it and like probably gonna put the big stuff first and then put all the little stuff around it. It's make it your own, you know, like do whatever you wanna do to make it unique to you. So I'm gonna get started. So good. Look, when I was putting it together, I was so nervous because there were so many different shades of like pinks and reds, and I knew that I wanted it to be pretty uniform. But the key to a charcuterie board is do not stop halfway through because it always looks bad before it looks good. And as soon as I put it on the table and started putting everything else out around it, even just the charcuterie board alone looked really good. But as soon as I put it out and set up everything else around it, oh my gosh, it came together so perfectly. I could not have asked for better. So when you make your charcuterie board, make sure you do not stop. You just have confidence, go in it and just start putting stuff on the board. You can always move stuff around, nothing's final. So just keep on going, and in the end, I promise that you will be so happy with your finished product. If you have any questions or you need any advice on kind of what I think through while I'm doing it, feel free to message me. I'll put my Instagram handle right down here below, and you can send me any DMs that you want. I'd be more than happy to help you. I'm gonna list everything that I used in the description box, and also link a few of the recipes that I used down below for the Swiss roll and the curd. So I'll be sure to put that in the description box. But for tonight, I am done. I am going to have myself a glass of this yummy champagne, and we are gonna go and chow down on this beautiful Valentine's Day brunch, or just a Valentine's Day charcuterie board for any time of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it so much, and I'll catch you at the next stop. Cheers.